Life is not supposed to be easy. To be honest, the hardest things are probably the most valuable. So if you're looking for a shortcut or an easy way out, it's not it. What you want to do is build the body and the discipline to handle the challenges so that you can build the life that you want. If you are new here, welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club. For busy people who want more out of their life, we get together every morning at 5 a.m., work out hard, and make space for the goals in our lives. Before we move, though, we're going to prime our minds. Join us. Let's go. So, what we do first is find yourself a little bit of space where you can sit down. Feet go underneath the hips. And you want to relax down in what we call our paleo squat or human squat position. If you feel like you're going to fall over backwards, grab yourself a little bit of weight to hold out in front. And if you're real uncomfortable, really focus on your breath. So we're going to go through 4 cycles of a box breath. 4-second inhale, 4-second pause at the top, 4-second exhale, and then a 4-second pause at the bottom, while we choose our first thoughts of the day intentionally. So let's slow down breathing, and we'll start with an inhale in 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold the top. Exhale. Hold. I am responsible for the outcomes as a result of my decisions. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I will make time between stimulus and my response. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. I choose gratitude. Try to focus on the positive. See more of it. Inhale. And relax. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Now that we have moved the mind and gotten out of bed, it is time to move the body. So good morning, team. Welcome to Thursday. What am I doing here? 2 minutes. What we're looking at here is you're just going to get down on the floor, get back up, call it a burpee, call it a get down, call it what you want. It's a necessary piece of life. You can walk your way down nice and slowly, walk your way back up. Celebrate at the top by giving a little hop and taking the hands overhead. You can speed it up if you want, or keep it nice and slow depending on how you're feeling. Over the next 2 minutes, we'll feel the body warm up a little bit. Wow, I'm stiff. We'll get the blood flowing a little bit, lubricate the joints so that we can hit some intensity for the day. Understanding that not every day has to be the most intense workout you've ever done. However, if you show up every day, you're going to build discipline. So whether you go as hard as you can, or you just push it enough to, get the body moving and turn up the endorphins for the day, and then time to carve out your time for your most important work, that's what matters. It's not about crushing yourself every day and then having to take a week off. It's about consistency and discipline every day. So continue through the burpees. Start to feel that body warm up a little bit. Got a great session today. AMRAP. So as many rounds as possible today. You get to choose your pacing, and all you need is a dumbbell or a kettlebell. It's a simple one that you can work real hard with if you want, or take it a little bit easy if you're feeling a little bit beat up. But as usual, give yourself a pat on the back for carving out this time, for not hitting that snooze button and making this happen. Prioritizing your life, your goals, your fitness. Perfect. There's 2. Good morning, dog. All right, so we're gonna move on with our general warm-up, which is just down here. We'll change it up a little bit as we go some days, but starting it up with just some hip flexor warm-up in the form of a knee raise. So nice, long, standing leg. And as you pull the knee up to the chest, you're keeping that torso tall. I don't wanna let that bottom knee bend and start moving through the spine. I want that right in the hip. Like there's another cold going around our house, so excuse any sniffling this morning. It seems to definitely be the season for everybody being sick. That doesn't mean we're not going to be here though. We'll be here every morning either way. All right, from there we'll go feet underneath the hips for a good morning. Send the hips back, maintaining a nice neutral spine. And then standing it up, squeezing the butt. So chest up, hips back, stand and squeeze. Knees are unlocked, finding some hamstring tension, and then extending the hips. Good morning, Job. Good morning, equipment. Good morning, Amelie. Good morning, Jody. Good morning, Yaroslav. Good morning, Jason. And good morning, Carl. Welcome. Those of you that don't know, Carl is joining us from South Africa. So we're all over the place. It's not 5 a.m. there, but we're getting it in either way. Love it. All right, next from there, you're just gonna hang out on a single leg. So this is a simple one, but an effective one for warming up the feet, ankle, hip. You can either just stand here with one foot off the ground, if you can see, because the dog's in the way. Or if you want, you can start moving around the hip a little bit, dropping the non-standing hip and then pushing up, dropping and driving, and just developing some control and some balance in that single leg. Get at least 10 cycles there, or just stand, and then we'll switch it up. You'll start to feel that hip starting to burn a little bit, especially on the outside. So you've got 10 cycles there, switch it up, and as usual, you can spend more time on your less balanced or weaker side if you've identified that one. Because we are generally pretty imbalanced, pretty twisted. And if you can identify and start working on the weak side, you can start to rectify some of those imbalances. Whoa, that burns. All right, from there, we're gonna go with a reverse lunge. So nice long step back. If you need support, grab them onto the wall or a chair or something. Let that back knee kiss the floor, and then press up with both legs, bring them back together, squeeze the butt, stand tall at the top. And we'll alternate that lunge for 10. We have lunges in today's workout, so you want to feel that position, feel that warming up. What's happening, dog? Get at least 10 reps there, keeping the torso nice and tall, abs on. Maple. She's moving around, getting in trouble. All right, from there, we'll come on down onto all fours, and we're gonna turn a little bit, get a little twist for the thoracic spine. So what that's gonna look like is starting on all fours. You're gonna take one hand off the ground, and we're gonna sweep it through in between this hand and the knees, trying to bring that shoulder to the floor, and then opening up and reaching to the ceiling, uncoiling, getting a twist through the thoracic spine, shoulder to the floor, and reach. We'll get 5 rotations per side. Working out any cracks or tightness there in the upper maple. You're knocking over my stuff. Switch it up once you got 5. Wow. Yesterday, wow. We did push-ups yesterday, and then, was that yesterday? No, that was 2 days ago. But Then yesterday at the gym, we did some bench press, which I don't do a whole lot of, and my chest is tight. So this is helping open up from that one. All right, from there, we'll hop up in our first set of air squats. What we're looking at here is feet underneath the shoulders, maybe a little wider or narrower depending on who you are. Arms go out in front, and then you're sitting back and down. Ideally till the hips come below the knees. Drive it back up. You're looking for keeping the knees in line with the feet as opposed to falling inside. Torso's tall, driving up through a foot that is evenly weighted through the floor. Let's get maybe 7 or 8 there, up to 10 or more. Nothing wrong with doing some more squats. The calves are also sore. Yesterday we did our jumps, and then the gym, there were 225 double unders. My calves are a little tight this morning. All right, round 2 here. We're gonna turn that knee raise into a standing march. So still standing tall with the chest, pulling the knee to the chest, not letting that bottom leg bend. Hey, dog. Get maybe 20 steps or so. Keeping the chest tall, thinking about pulling your head up to the ceiling, but at the same time, really bringing the knee up towards the chest as high as you can. I'm literally kicking you in the face. What's happening? Why do you want that? You have something stuck in your mouth, too. Oh, dogs. Come on, let me get it out. All right, forget that, dog. All right, next one, we're gonna go with our staggered traveling good morning. So you're gonna line up the toes of one foot with the heel of the other, unlock the back knee, send the hips back till you feel some hamstring tension in that front leg, stand it up, and then step forward. Line up the heel and toe, hinge, stand, and alternate. Or just walking across, opening up. We deadlifted yesterday, feeling that a little bit. Excellent. Maple is definitely here. She's always here. You see, have it stuck on your face. She's got a little piece of her blanket that she ripped off stuck in her teeth. Not sure she even recognizes that. She's got a ball, a toy in her mouth. All right, maybe one more here. All right, and then we're gonna turn our single leg into a single leg RDL. So you can take one foot off the ground, and you're gonna send it back behind you, stand it back up. You can increase that range of motion, working down to parallel with the torso, with the floor. You can touch the floor if you want with your hands. Stand it back up and squeeze. Trying to stay on that one leg the whole time without letting the other foot touch. I believe strongly in working on the muscles of the foot, ankle, and your balance. So we always prime with a little bit of that. All right, switch it up. And you know, it takes some focus. This is the side that doesn't work as well for me. As I'll say, feel free to do more reps, some extra reps on the weaker side. You say get the floss, Jody. I could not imagine trying to floss this dog's teeth. She is just too intense. I think I was saying yesterday that we cut her nails the other night and I got bit many times. She's like a little fox. She just goes insane. All right. From there, instead of our Spider-Man lunge, we're gonna continue with our lunge. We're gonna go forward on this one. So you're gonna step out in front this time. Nice long step, and then the hips go straight down. What I don't wanna do is step and then continue to come forward with my weight. I wanna take that big step and then go straight down and then press up with that standing foot. So long step, and then once I'm established here, straight down. I don't want the knee going forward anymore once I've taken that step. So stepping out, going straight down, and then driving back up. Hey, Mabel, excuse me. Excuse me. Get at least 10 here. You'll notice we don't always count in the warm-ups. We're just working until we're warm. Hey, Maple dog. I know, you still have that thing stuck in your mouth. I can't get it. Okay. From there, we'll come on back down to the floor for our shoulder opener prep. So what we're looking at here is lay yourself down flat on the ground. You can go face down, and we're gonna go, we're gonna go arms out at 90, and you're just gonna lift from the shoulder, bringing the wrist as high off the ground as you can, and then pausing for a second at the top. Let's get at least 10 there. Excuse me, Maple, you're making this way harder. Excuse me. Keep the chest down. Maple, get out of the way. If I'm not warmed up, it's because of her. No excuses, though. It's still on me. I'm responsible. Wow, everything is sore. All the more reason for a good warm-up. All right. And then last one, we'll hop back up for a second set of air squats before we talk about our workout. So back in our shoulder width stance, hips back and down. You might find it easier to get into a more vertical position now as the joints are getting warmed up. Think about pulling the hips forwards towards the heels so that you can get the torso as tall as you can without the heels coming off the ground. You can take the arms overhead, make that a little more vertical as well, and a little more challenging at the same time. Hey, dog. All right, one more. You can see in the logo, he's got his arms out to counterbalance. Perfect. All right, Maple. Okay, so let's talk about today's workout. As I said, we've got an AMRAP this morning. As many rounds as possible in 10 minutes. What that's going to consist of is 10 kettlebell swings, 10 kettlebell lunges, or dumbbell, or whatever you got. That feels really heavy right now. So in that 10 minutes, you want to choose a pace that you can maintain for the whole 10 minutes with these two exercises. So I'm going to give a couple demos here. If you have a dumbbell, that's great, or a kettlebell, both are good. So either way, technique is the same for this. For the swing, you're gonna grab the weight with a nice relaxed grip, arms straight, and you're just thinking of hinging and driving, hinging, driving. The work is being done with the hips. My hands are too sweaty for this. All I'm thinking is let that weight drop or press back with the legs and then drive forward with the hips, right? This whole movement is driven by aggressive hip extension, not any pulling with the arms. So it's a hinge and a drive. Let those arms make contact with your thighs, and then as the weight starts to swing back out, drive with the hips. Maple, please stop that. Please stop that. Okay. Excuse me. And then the lunges, you're going to hold in what we call a goblet position, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell, just out in front. And then we're doing a forward lunge just like we did in the warm-up there. Nice long step forward, get vertical shin, and drive it out and alternate. So whenever we do an AMRAP, you have to think about pacing. You have to choose a pace that you think you can keep for that whole time, instead of the alternative, which is start as fast as you can and see what happens. So if, let's talk standards here real quick. If you have the space for it and you've done these before and you're comfortable, feel free to take that dumbbell or kettlebell straight overhead. Just remember to grip it overhead so it doesn't flip down and drop into an awkward spot. If not, right, if you're newer to this, eye height is a good goal. So just hinging and driving till it's at eye height. All right, so let's take a minute, get some warm up in. I'm probably gonna blow my nose. I'm gonna warm up a couple reps here as well. And you can start thinking about what kind of pace you might wanna keep. So that's an option, just to shoulder height or straight overhead. Woo. That's gonna be fun. If you're feeling like lunges are gonna be tough on the knees, feel free to put down a yoga mat or go on a rug or something for a little more softness. All right, let's take a minute, get prepped, grab some water if you need, get a couple warm-up reps, hit the thumbs up button, and we'll go in a minute here. All right. Okay. Feeling pretty ready here. Need some chalk. Taylor, good morning. Jabes, good morning. All right, so team, give me a thumbs up if we're ready to go. And we will get moving. Amelia has a question. Oh, sorry. What can I do to replace the lunges? I've got a bad knee. Ah, sorry. Completely missed you there. So Amelia, two good options. One, if you want to keep it unilateral, which, I mean, if you can maintain the stimulus, then that's great. What I would do is maybe an alternating step up. So with load or without, just find something that you can't see because the dog is in the way here. Maybe I'll put this on top, make it more visible. But set up a step or a chair that you can alternating step on. Or you could always do some sort of box squat. So you could set up a chair, hold your goblet, touch the chair, and stand to limit that range of motion a little bit. And if there's no bending of the knee, like if you don't want to load the knee at all, what you could do is go, like obviously this is going to be completely different, but go with your swings and then take your dumbbell or kettlebell and do some shouldered overhead. So 10 swings and then 5 per side on the shouldered overhead. But if you can, I would go with a step up or a box squat if you're able to bend, but you just want to limit the range of motion. So let me know if that's going to work, Amelie, and if not, I can come up with something else. But otherwise, we're going to get moving here. Taylor, you joining us this morning? You've been here every day for the last few days. I feel like you're getting closer. All right. So if you need to post another question here, I'll see if I can check it before we start. Otherwise, we're getting on it here. So Amelie, just let me know if you need before we go. So we're going 10 minutes. We're counting down. Might be a good idea to have some sort of counter, a piece of paper that you can mark a tick on, or, like poker chips or something that you could use to count, or this little thing stuck in my dog's mouth. Ah, I got it. She's gonna put it back in there. I don't have a counter, so I'm just gonna do my best to, thanks, perfect, to count them. I think if I could probably get a round per minute, that might be doable. 20 reps a minute. We'll see. We'll see how it feels. All right. Try the box squats first. Perfect. All right. Let's get her going. I'm going to get a little chalk on here because this is going to get slippery for me. 10 swings, 10 lunges. Once again, if lunges aren't feeling it, you could box squat or step up if that feels better. Taylor, I am. Thank you. Hell yeah. Let's go. All right. We're doing it. So kettlebell or dumbbell, swing, lunges, 10 and 10 for 10 minutes. Pace it out. Find a pace you can keep. Let's do it. 10 seconds. I feel like I'm losing my mind. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Give me a sign. A sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign. A sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, some loose shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip, you choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh. There's one. 10 10 will be rough.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger, thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
2.
Everybody in the world blind. Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you'll sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
3. Here we go.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, getting my way in to be put down.
4.
Hitting your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits, I'm losing shit. A stupid myth, you choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. Yeah. There's no mercy in this world, just hunger, thirsty persons in different versions, each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, so do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors
5.
of your problems just to savor. I've got my
Keep it up,
own
team. Coming up on
issues.
halfway.
I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along. Trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen to what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid. Yeah, don't ask questions, shut your lid. I need to run away from this and go
6.
get off the grid. Feel like my brain is overloaded, man, I'm losing
Over halfway.
it. Don't let them tell you
Let's go,
what to
team.
do, man, they don't know shit. feel I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant.
7.
I make shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. Hitting your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. Some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy in this world, just hunger-thirsty persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. So do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the
Let's go, team.
flavors of your problems
Last
just
quarter.
to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through. Don't need to groan with you, just go get your own tissue.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a
2 minutes.
That's it, the end of the song. Next time you sing along, trust me, there's nothing wrong. I just need to carry on, cause society's a myth put there to make you sit. Listen
Maple,
to
no.
what they give. Don't ask questions, shut your lid.
No.
Yeah, don't ask questions,
9.
shut your lid. I need to run away
90
from
seconds.
this and go get off the grid. Feel like my brain is
No.
overloaded, man, I'm losing it. Don't let them tell you what to do, man, they don't know shit.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Last minute.
I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant.
30 seconds.
Shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing. Sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown. Get in my way and to be put down. Hitting your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. Some losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to
Maple, no.
choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift. Oh.
10 seconds.
Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a
3, 2, 1. Time.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Walk around, catch your breath.
There's no
Great job,
mercy
team.
in this world, just hunger-thirsty
Hell yeah.
persons in different versions. Each new update, that shit worsens. Why? Pull back the curtain and you'll see the different vermin. We all have different burdens that all seem to cause disturbance. Yo, do me a favor, don't treat me like a neighbor. Don't need the different flavors of your problems just to savor. I've got my own issues, I need a comb to get through.
Taylor, this is great endurance, love it. Fantastic. Uh-oh, Jess. Jason, you deleted some message, didn't you? I like it. Morning, Buddha. Morning, Tasharia. Good morning behind the rep. Oh my God. That was 10 and 10 for me. How'd you guys do? Post your score to the chat. If you're watching on the replay, post the comments. 6 and 10 swings, 2 jump squats. Awesome. Job equipment. Hell yeah. All right, let's breathe here. It's only 10 minutes, he says. What could go wrong? How was it, Jody? Ooh. All right, breathe. Walk around. Catch your breath. Wife got the whole box of bands. Hell yeah, good job, Emily. Holy cannoli. Woo. All right, just keep moving around. Try not to sit still. Try to bring that heart rate down slowly. And then we'll talk about our opportunity work, which today is some dead hang. Unless you want to do pull-ups, which is fine as well. I'll get this set up and then we'll chat. Wow. That was real. That was good. You know, it wasn't heavy enough that you really had to stop a whole lot. You were able to kind of keep going the whole time. I like that one. Greetings, everyone. Happy Thursday, beautiful people. Are you gonna hang with us? Tasharia, get that pull-up bar out. All right, let's talk about this. So next portion is just getting some hang work or more if you want, depending on kind of where you're at and what you're feeling right now. But at the very least, I want to get some hanging on a bar. So I'm going to keep saying this. If you don't have a pull-up bar yet, get one. But you could do this on a play structure, on a tree. I mean, you could do it on an I-beam or something in your basement. Find something that you can grip and hang on to, even if your feet have to be bent, knees need to be bent a little bit to get the feet off the ground. That's okay. Let's talk about some options here. So, at kind of a base level, Maple, no, get off of there. No. Sorry. So, at a base level, step 1, excuse me for running away, Maple is destroying things. What you can do is a double hand hang supported. So feet are on the ground and you're just putting as much weight into your hands as you want, as you like, as feels appropriate, right? With the feet on the ground. So anybody can do this one and you can choose whatever duration you want for each one of those hangs. You know, you could go 10 seconds on, 50 seconds off if you wanted. Just find a level that's appropriate for you. Next step from there would just be the same thing, but with the feet off the ground. So hanging from both hands, you can go palms out as a chin-up grip. You can go palms in with pull-up grip. You can mix it up, do one in, one out. And same idea, you want to choose an amount of time that you can do within that minute, but then be ready to go on the next minute for 10. You could go every second minute if you wanted as well. Up to you. And then another option would be a single arm hang, which we were doing and then we stopped for a bit. So just getting up there on one hand and hanging. That's probably what I'm going to do for today. Maybe aim for 10 or 15 seconds per side, alternating minutes. So one hand, say 15 seconds of that first minute. Wait till the next minute. Other hand, 15 seconds, so on and so forth. If you wanted to get in some pull-ups, you could choose that option as well. Last week on this day, we did a single pull-up every minute as hard as you could make it. You know, either less assistance or maybe some added load. So, get your pull-up bar set up. Maybe get a warm-up hang on there real quick. And then we're gonna get started here. So we're gonna go 10 sets, 1 set every minute. Let me know if you need options here. I do have an I-beam. I should try it for fun. Yeah, Yeah, not a bad idea to try out different options. That's a great idea, Jody. You know, even if you have a pull-up bar, but you've got something different you can hang on, something that's thicker or narrower or odd shaped, that's real life, right? If you're ever gonna need these skills, it's probably not gonna be on a pull-up bar. It's probably gonna be on something that looks very different. So, great idea, Jody. Switch it up, use different options. You could use 2 different things, alternating minutes. Your options are endless. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna go with the single arm, 10 or 15 seconds, alternating minutes. And you can choose whichever option you like. I'll have lots of time to check the chat on this, so if you need to ask a question, feel free. All right, let's get her going. First set, 10 seconds. Whew, remember, the real hard work's done. This is just fun now. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. I haven't been doing this very much. That's 10. 15. That's probably more than I should do. 20. Oops. 30. This one's gonna look like we're not doing a whole lot here. Lots of standing around for me since we're doing the single arm. That's 40. If you're doing more than that, then maybe you're going every second minute, but I wouldn't try to do 40 seconds every minute. That will be probably unrealistic. That's 50, 10 seconds. So if you're going single arm, time to switch arms. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. It's 10. Whoa, slipping. 15. Whoa. Issue is this thing twists. It's got foam on it. Let's move that a little bit. There we go. Pull up our modifications here. And we'll try that. Pretty narrow. That's 40 if you're still going. 2 down, 8 to go. All right, coming up on set 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Oh, that's narrow. 10. 15. Holy moly. I need a lot of work on that. 20. Jeez. It's impressive the people who do that for a long time. That's 30. 40. Rest. All right, 10 seconds. What options are you guys doing? 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Ten. Oh my God. 15. Holy moly. Yeah, it's 20. Not feeling great about this. Sometimes we identify weaknesses. 30. We need to work on a little more. I think what I might do is switch that up to a weighted hang. Remember, you can always switch what you're doing, do different options. 10. Might do 2 more of those. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Try a hook grip. Oh, that's different. It's 10. It's for Doug. 15. Oh my God. It's like I'm being a baby. 20. Hey, Doug. Good work, team. It's halfway. It's 30. Jeez. Definitely identified a weakness here. That's 40. How you guys doing, chat? It's too easy. 10 seconds. Set 6 coming up. Hands are so weak. 5, 3, 2, 1. Ten. 15. Oh, God damn. I'm gonna switch it up now. A hook grip on that is terrible. 4 more sets. 30. I'm just gonna go with a weighted 2-arm hang from now on for the last 4. It's 40. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. It's 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. That's better. That's better. 40. 10 seconds. Set 8 coming up. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Ten. 15. 20. 25. 30. Wow. Holding that between my knees is the hard part. 40. Morning, Vicky. Catching the tail end while I mobilize. Do some hang work. It's good stuff. Very challenging. Join us. 10 seconds. Or try out today's workout, Vicky. It was a good one. 3, 2, 1. Well, second last hang, team. I see you, Job. 10. 15. 20. Hang on, second last one. 25. 30. 35. 40. One more coming up here. 45. Yeah, hit the like button. Thanks, Job. 10 seconds. Last one coming up here. Feel free to hang for as long as you can. 3, 2, 1. Last one. Maple, please. 10. Maple, go. 15. 20. 45. Slipping. 30. 35. 40. 45. That's me. Wow. Hold for the whole minute if you can. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Good job. Oh, hell yeah. That was no joke. Anybody realize a weakness there? Notice that you weren't as strong as maybe you thought you were on the hang or on any part of that? I definitely found that single arm to be more challenging than expected. But a great one. Thanks for hitting the reactions, team. Much appreciated. Let's cool her down a little bit here. So, what I'm going to suggest, at least after that, we did a lot of grip work with the kettlebell swings and then with the hang. So we're just going to get into a simple forearm stretch here if Maple allows me to do so. What you're looking for is just getting onto all fours, but with your hands pointing back towards you. Where am I here? So fingers are pointing back towards your knees, and depending, Maple, you're right on my hand. And depending on how tight you're feeling, if you don't get a good stretch there, sit back a little bit. Let the hips come down on the heels. You can even rock. Wow, my forearms are pretty lit up here. So rock back and forth a little bit. You're basically closing the wrist, opening and closing. Jody, wow, managed 20 to 30 seconds per round, both hands, alternating grip each round. Love it. Love it. Great job. Great job. Great job to everybody. You guys are fantastic. So we'll remind one time here what we're doing here today. Understanding that, you know, life is as challenging or as easy as you make it. But at the same time, even if you want a lot out of your life, you can make it easier. I know that's not said very well, right? Understand that the things that you want in your life are going to be challenging, and they should be, right? You don't want it to be easy. If it's easy, it's probably not worth doing. But at the same time, those challenging things, how about this, can be systematized. That's what it is. You can, you know, not that there's a silver bullet easy way, but there's a system that you can create and follow a habit that makes achieving those goals easier. That's the point here, is that you don't need to have motivation every day. You just need to create a system, and you don't even need to create it. It is created for you here. All you need to do is show up, right? You just show up with us, and we will build our fitness and our health through the workouts and through nutrition talk. And then you will build your life through your homework. Through this 1 hour of daily action that if you set aside and do every day, whatever goal you have is going to be done. And I know that seems too simplistic and too easy. It's not. It's not meant to be easy, and it's not going to be easy, but it is simple and it is realistic if you stop it. Maple, stop. If you just set aside that hour and do it consistently. Maybe it's 2 hours, you know, depending on what your goal is and how far off it is and how fast you want to get there. But the key is just being, stop it, is just being consistent, right? Just do the thing every day, and you're going to be amazed at in a year where you're at. 3 years especially. And I was listening to Jelly Roll on Joe Rogan yesterday, and he made that same point. I think he was referring to, I don't know if it was a Jocko Willink or Jordan Peterson quote that, people severely overestimate what they can get done in a day. I mean, who's written a to-do list for a day that just like you get 5% of it done or 10%? We extremely overestimate what we can get done in a day. Stop it. But really underestimate what we can... It's Maple, please stop. Really underestimate what we could do in a year or 3 years with continued effort, right? Consistency towards a thing adds up, and the results can be incredible if you do it long enough. So, don't be upset if you don't achieve your goal in a day or a week, but if you stick with it and you put in that daily action, Maple, that daily action over time, there's nothing that'll stop you. So, all right. Thanks, Maple, for helping out. Let's check some comments real quick, and then we're going to call her a day. My pull-up bar is cool. Found it used. That's the one that's mounted on your wall. I really like that pull-up bar. It's got the different handles on it, Jabes, last month I was making a silly video. I was moving my mouth with my finger and hit my head with a pen. Don't worry, I'm not hurt. I was moving my mouth with my finger and hit my head with a pen. I'm not even following, Jabes. I'm glad you're okay, but that's confusing. Life is difficult. To overcome it, all you got to do is stop it, Maple. Yeah, imagine this was just like audio only. If you're listening to this as a podcast, it'd be pretty hard to follow, I think, because I'm constantly yapping. And this is all she wants. She just wants to friggin' be a lapdog and cuddle. I'm hilarious, Adam. I was stupid. All right, well, as long as you're having fun, Jabes. All right, team. So we've beat it with a dead horse. Do your homework. Make that progress daily, because that's how you're going to achieve your goals. Simple. I don't think I have any new shots or anything for you for today, so you'll see that other eagle. They actually knocked my camera off yesterday. Not off, but it's completely pointed to the left now, and all you can see is trees. So whatever's happening out there is now a mystery to me, but just one more cool shot. Aren't those things awesome? So awesome. All right. So that is today's session. You guys are fantastic. Great work, everybody. Oh, this doesn't show how many likes anymore. It's like this back end is always changing. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button before we run away here, and let's chat about tomorrow real quick. Tomorrow, Friday, day 12 of the 31 days discipline. Farmer carry and weighted glute bridges, and then tomorrow is weightlifting day, so we're going to go with some power snatch work. 3-position power snatch for weightlifting day. After some farmer's carries and weighted hip extensions or weighted glute bridges, there will be options there. So another great session tomorrow. Remember, this is more than your workout, right? This is about you setting a habit for the morning that makes sure that you make progress every day on your fitness, on your health, and on your goals towards whatever your dreams are. So, love you guys. How far is the camera from your house? As the crow flies, Jody, it's probably maybe 500 meters. That's probably a bad guess. Yeah, it's something like that. But it's down around some trees, so like you couldn't even see it from our house. But yeah, it's close enough that if I snuck out there, I could probably see them. Pretty cool, though. Either way, all right, you guys are fantastic. Love you all. I hope to see you all here tomorrow for another Can't Be With You. Oh, okay. Talking about Cheshire. All right. Moving on. Love you guys. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Do your homework. Make progress. Let's build the lives we want. Peace, team.